The internet, the ability to go live, attention, clout, it's been a major tool and has helped a lot of people in a lot of ways. But I think it's also one of the worst things that could have ever been given to people. A Mississippi woman deletes her husband live on Facebook, and now their kids are left with no mother and no dad. Let's get into it.
They say humans are social animals that can't live alone.
What's good, everybody? My name is CJ, aka the High Value Nurse, and welcome to the High Value Nurse Plus content. Now, if you are looking for nursing content on this video, this is not the one for you. This is where I talk about stuff that has nothing to do with nursing, and unfortunately I have a sad story, but we can learn something from this today. Fellas, before I get into the story, I want to talk about being careful with whom you give your seed to. Now, we haven't gotten into the full story yet, but I do want to just mention this. The woman you lay with and have children with, if you are a decent man, will be in your life for the rest of your life. And it is so important that we watch who we give our seed to, because if you don't, you could be ending up in situations like this. Now, you can't predict the future, and people say people change and all that kind of stuff, and I get that to a certain degree, but dang, bro. This woman had to display some sort of character traits to let you know what type of stuff she was on. Now, I know in the heat of the moment things happen, but no, I don't care how mad a female makes me. And if a woman has the ability to make me that mad, then I don't need to be with her anyway, because now she's an endangerment to my life and my well-being. And if I have children with her, my children. But hopefully I will have enough discernment before I will make a baby with a woman like this to figure out that this ain't it. But let's get into it. This article comes from Newsweek, and I saw the video. I'm not going to show the video because it's sad. It's sad. But it says a Mississippi woman allegedly fatally shot her husband while she was live streaming on Facebook Live, according to the police. What are we live streaming for? Why do we want the whole world to see our business? Like, this is where we're headed as a society. Like, if we are so desperate and starved for attention that even some of the most personal, intimate details of our lives we put online for the whole world to see, even when it's horrific. Why is that something you want to put on Facebook? But anyway, let's keep going. Officers in Loudon County, along with Mississippi-Alabama border, were alerted to a domestic violence call at I'm not going to put the address out, at about 7:42 on Saturday, March 25th. I was on vacation. I was on vacation. When the sheriff's office arrived, they arrested Khadijah Michelle Brown, 28 years old, young, just threw her whole life away, and charged her with murder after a man was found deleted in his home. The 28-year-old victim, who lived in the home with Brown, passed away from a single gunshot wound, and it appeared as though they had been involved in an argument that turned physical. Now, I don't want this to seem like I'm just blaming the woman, but she was the one who shot the man and deleted him. I don't know what the history of their relationship was. Clearly, it must have been toxic if it led up to this point. So, ladies, this is why you need to stay away from these dudes that mean you no good. If a dude can drive you to that point and get you that mad and get you so caught up emotionally in your feelings, then you don't need to be around that dude. It said officers added that the shooting was recorded on Facebook Live. According to CBS affiliate WJTV, police confirmed the victim was Brown's husband. LCSO Sheriff Eddie Hawkins said there was a history of domestic violence between Brown and the victim. Okay, so it was a history. So it was some toxic stuff, and for some reason, a lot of us just love toxic. and we look at struggle love as a badge of honor. That is a horrible trait that we have in the culture right now. This was a tragic and senseless murder, and our thoughts and prayers are with the victim. Fortunately, Brown is in custody, and we look forward to the criminal system holding her accountable. A Facebook post shared on Sunday read, "The victim was pronounced deleted at the scene. A 9mm tool was recovered at the scene along with other physical evidence. Brown was taken into custody without incident and transported to the Lowndes County Adult Detention Center, where she is being held awaiting her initial appearance." According to the Gun Violence Archive, a database that collects information about the shooting across the U.S., 87 people have been fatally shot since January 1st. Okay, all right, that I don't know, but it's a shame. Just another incident of a brother who lost his life and another woman who lost her life, essentially, because she's probably going to spend the rest of her life in jail, and now their children have no parents. And this is the stuff that we don't think about when we get so caught up emotionally. What about the children? And this is what I be talking about. Everybody should not reproduce. Everybody shouldn't reproduce. Now, whose responsibility is it going to be to take care of those children? Whose responsibility? Because somebody has to do it, whether it be a relative or the state and the taxpayers. This is the irritating part of the whole situation, because it's not the children's fault that their mama and daddy was ratchet as hell. It's the parents' fault. But who's going to take on the responsibility? Is it fair for the next person? That's what family does, and I get that. But it shouldn't have to be like that. It shouldn't have to be like that. To me, it's unacceptable. But another unfortunate situation. That's why I be trying to tell y'all male nurses, when y'all get this money, y'all get this paper, you start getting this shape, you looking good, bruh, watch who you land with. You never know. You never know when a person can turn left. Try to have a good judge of character. Ladies, same for you. Just really do your homework on the cat that you're giving your womb to. That's all I'm saying. So, anyway, my name is CJ, aka the High Value Nurse. This is the High Value Nurse Plus content, and yeah, sad situation. But hit that comment button, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, notification bell, and let me know how you feel in the comments. Let's have this conversation. I'll let y'all in a minute. Peace.